Hello, everybody. My name's Dan.
I'm Josh.
I'm Ryan.
My name's Adam.
And we are Story of the Year, and you're watching Pop Punk Paradise. Hell yeah!
Pop Punk Paradise community, what's going on? We're here in Cologne with Story of the Year. And this is the band, yeah! But help me, who are you and who is this band which called Story of the Year?
What does he do? Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
I'm Ryan. I play guitar.
Josh, drums.
I'm Dan. I sing wonderful melodies in this here band.
My name's Adam. I play a bass. Just more than one bass, technically.
Who's the important person here?
Usually me.
That's the most important.
No, I'm not going to talk as much as him.
Because you're the importance, because you organize the most, or why are you the important?
I'm the most grown up.
He thinks he does everything the best. He doesn't.
I do, though.
Hey, we would see. But the best crowd surfer is he? Okay.
Want to go?
So today, Cologne, the last concert of this tour, and give our listeners a little bit overview about the last concert. How was it to tour the mainland of Europe again?
Oh, it was great. It's been a long time since we've been over here, and especially touring with Yellowcard. Both of our bands combined, lots of tickets sold, big venues, so it's been great.
And this is cool, and I'm excited to see you today. But we got a question before the camera starts. When do you think you were the last time in Germany? Who is the closest? Everybody had a chance to tip.
I said 2016. I was wrong.
It's 2008.
Yeah, fans have told us 2008, but we're not sure. That's what I would guess.
I think it was after that, but not long after that.
We might have came here on Constant in 2010, but he might be right.
If I'm right, I saw a set list of 2010 where you're playing in Cologne in the underground in April. So Cologne again. Awesome. Welcome back in Cologne.
Thank you. Still 14 years.
Yeah. This is, and to be honest, it's a shame. I mean, 15 years you're not in Germany, and then just for one concert. And the question which everybody has, why?
Ask Yellowcard. I agree. It's sad that we're not playing more cities in Germany, because we've always had really good shows in Germany since the first time we came here. It's always been really fun. But it is nice that we get to wrap up the whole tour here, because it's one of our favorite places to play in Europe.
I agree. No, I think the main reason is just money. It's just very expensive to tour Europe for us. So we've had a lot of offers, but we just can never make it work money-wise. You know, it's always losing money. So yeah, just luckily this one made sense and we could make it work. So we're finally back. It's not because we didn't want to be here. We would have loved to have been here, but yeah, it's hard to make it work for us American boys.
We also didn't tour consistently for about 7 years, or 10 years probably, since 2010. So there's that aspect too. We kind of took a long break.
And there was a little tiny pandemic.
Yeah.
Oh, and the world ended.
That's just 2 years, but it's 2 lost years. But you said you got offers to play here in Germany, but you have to think Germany is a merch land. That means fans are buying a lot of merch. I mean, I don't know how it's in Belgium or UK, but a lot of bands come to Germany because of the merch. This is insane. And I saw you have good merch as well. I see in Australia you got a Formula One car with the 24 here. And this is one thing which I saw and said, hey, I like it. I'm motorsport enthusiast. And that's why...
That's me.
That's why my question: who made this design or who wants this design? Is it you?
So in the States, we had a NASCAR shirt.
I love it.
And then when we went to Australia, they had the same merch design, but I told them it has to be a Formula One shirt because they don't do NASCAR down there. So that makes more sense. And so we just did it here too.
And the 24 because of Jeff Gordon, or
No, that was just the year.
the year? Or
Yeah.
I thought it's about the numbers of the driver, and that's why. And
Go down.
No, if it was up to me, it would be number 44. It would be number 44 if it was up to me. But
Who's that?
Lewis Hamilton.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm German. I must at this moment for Nico Hülkenberg. Also, yeah.
Or the Schumachers.
Yeah, Schumacher, but the original Schumacher, the son is not so good as the dad was. But to be honest, we're here at a music hall, not on the racing, but I would love it. You're a support show of Yellowcard, and I saw that you cover Ocean Avenues a lot of times. It began maybe at the Warped Tour. I saw it the first time on a set list. Is that the reason? Because Yellowcard said, "Hey, they play Ocean Avenue. They should come to tour with us."
Got it. Yes. We've been friends for a long time, and you'll hear on stage tonight, Ryan Key always tells the story of how we definitely were not friends in the early days. We had our albums coming, our kind of debut albums, our first major label albums, within, I think, a month of each other in 2003. So there was an unspoken rivalry. We never became friends throughout our early heyday. And then eventually, actually in 2010, it was 2010 in Australia, we were on a festival together, and we just realized that we had a bunch of the same interests. We got along really well right away, and we've been really close ever since.
Yeah, that's the fun thing. I talk to Dan. It's a light microphone, and that's why it makes fun. But we should remember we're not dogs which run away from. No, but again, we are in a music room here. Let's talk about your music. Do you make music? Yes, I think.
Couple songs.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I didn't hear it the last 10 years, something. Sorry, if you're in Germany, sorry. Now, you released last year See Me Into Pieces, and is this the album which you love to play live, or more do you hate it to cancel some other songs or album from the setlist, especially as support show?
I think I speak for all of us when I say playing the new stuff is awesome, and the crowd reaction, like the fan reaction to the new record, has been wonderful. Some of those songs go off just as hard as our big songs from like our first record. So yeah, dude, the more we can play off that new record, the happier it's making us, and it's all working. So yep.
And that's why you would say at this moment you would play this album full set sometimes, or would you pick to play it full time? Because I read that Ryan likes full sets from bands. Is this right?
Full album.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, are you asking what album I would like to play the most?
Yeah.
The new one, for sure.
Complete.
Not Page Avenue, because we've done that a whole lot in the last year.
Yeah.
But yeah, complete that one. Tear Me to Pieces, yeah.
For me, I would either pick that album or The Black Swan. That would be the other full album I would play. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of songs we've never played. Obviously, from the new record, we haven't played half the songs live yet. So we don't really know. That would be a lot of work to get that, to be able to play the whole record. But Black Swan was hard too. We did that one time in St. Louis, and it was really fun. I know next year is In the Wake of Determination, 20th anniversary. I doubt that we'll do that in full, but we'll probably play more of those songs next year. But I don't know. I would do any of them, all of them, one night. All 6. How many records do we have? 6. 6 records.
6 records back to back.
6 hour set.
The hardest for Josh. Well, my voice might not make it either, but
Depends on how hard I'm playing. I could probably do it.
I don't know if I can listen to all 6 albums in a row, much less play them.
yeah, that's a lot.
I haven't heard the constant since we recorded it. Like, for real.
Either as our fans.
I said Black Swan. In my opinion, Black Swan would be my choice. Which you should play full set. But I love, of course, Page Avenue too. but I get the most feeling, and I think music is about feelings for the Black Swan album, and it's about songs like "We're Not Gonna Make It" or "Message to the World," because I love this lyrics when it is "Send a message to the world." It is, I don't know. So how much attitude? So how and this. Das war noch a question. I said a lyric, and what's your favorite sentence of one of your songs?
My favorite lyric off the new album is there's a song called Spaced Out. What's that song called? Afterglow. Sorry, I know the working titles. Sorry, it's called Afterglow, and the chorus is "I can barely feel the pain when staring at you," and it's a song about Dan's kids and his relationship with his kids and just navigating life through the eyes of, through the experience of being a father and everything. I don't know, that shit hits me so hard. Those are my favorite. I think those are my top 3 favorite lyrics we've ever had on any song ever.
It's because Ryan likes Dan's kids better than his own kids. So that's why.
I don't really have an answer to this.
Tell the people your favorate lyrics, dude.
I don't listen to the words. I listen to the drums.
Yeah, what's your favorite drum?
An asshole.
Listen to lyrics.
What an asshole. That's cool because I don't listen to the drums. So I can't hear you playing back there the entire time.
I guess it makes with no drums.
Yeah, more feelings for drums than just for words. I mean,
Yeah.
do you know,
I love drum fills.
I love you. He's just so.
Yeah. I agree. Afterglow is one of my favorites. There's a few songs off of Wolves that I really love for the same reason. There's a few songs in that same family-oriented world. But like you were saying, We're Not Gonna Make It off of Black Swan, I think is one of our more important lyrics we've ever written. And Is This My Fate from In the Wake. All favorites of mine. I love them all for different reasons, You too.
Those 2 are 2 of my favorites for lyrics, for sure. "Angel in the Swamp" is another one. It's a good example of telling a kind of telling a story, and telling it third person, but then there's also some through the eyes of the person that the story's about, and it has a direct connection to real world, an individual's real experience. So that's an important one, and also musically really, really cool. So. Yeah, I think we're all on the same page. I'm with you on those last 2 for sure.
I think I couldn't think of a funny song from The Constant. Never mind. Yeah. The worst lyric on that record.
10 years down.
That's a definitely good choices. So I got another question.
Not
when I
playing
hear
most of them tonight.
you got no time. This is a time. Every time is time the problem. Yeah, I'm excited, so I will wait. But when I saw your songs on Spotify, I see story of deer, but I never saw other artists. So why do you have no feature or something which the people maybe don't expect as a feature?
Good question.
I think we've been historically pretty bad at doing that because, like Josh said earlier, we kind of took a 7-year break. So the last couple of years has been all about reestablishing Story of the Year. And the best way to do that is to put out a new album. So like all focus has been on just doing a Story of the Year album. And I, for one, as we get going, we keep being a band again and touring more and recording more and stuff. Like I really want to do stuff like that, like features. And we just did one with an EDM artist named Keizo.
First time ever.
Yeah. But that stuff's really exciting to me. Like just we haven't done many collaborations, even just people like singing on albums and stuff like that. Like I think as we keep being a band more, we'll kind of get more into that stuff. But like the last couple of years is just all about getting back on the old horse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sometimes it's about connections. So maybe you don't find people which just said, "Hey, working with him or her is so good that we can make something together." I mean, it's important that people you like. So you would like to make stuff with people you don't like. So that's an important thing.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah. And by the way, it's good for the range when you make a feature because you can share it.
I've done a lot of features.
Okay, then let's go.
I mean, I've done guest vocals on probably 20 different records over the years, you know, but we've never done it as our band, which is really weird. But I just sang on a new Bless the Fall song. It's not out yet, but should be out very soon. I've been on all kinds of different records, but yeah, I don't know why. We are very weird. When we're in the studio, we're just like, get it done. Nobody else gets in here. We're just gonna work on our record. And then you get done, and you go, oh yeah, we probably should have did that, huh? So I don't know, but I'm not opposed.
And time is money. That's okay. But when you see bands like Linkin Park, which got female voices as a new singer, is like a feature for the new fans, and it works. So maybe when you made the feature, maybe it's something different that we hear female voices, or is this something which you say, no, we like this male voices too, because I was a young man and would like to hear men singing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
what would your favorite female feature for Story of the Year?
Ooh, that's a great question.
We each pick one, or we have to decide as a group right now?
That's your chance.
That's the
a
other
group
problem.
decision.
That's the
or-
other problem, like getting all of us to agree on something. It's like, nah, never mind.
Someone like Bjork for me just would be super freaking interesting. I don't know who you guys think. That'd be sweet.
I don't know. I'm thinking of girl singers besides Hayley Williams. That's like the obvious person who's cool.
I mean, you're touring in Australia, maybe Stand Atlantic.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're really good.
Yeah.
They're Australian. Yeah. That would be cool.
But
You know, Beyonce,
Beyonce.
Adele.
there are people from, I mean, like, yeah, anyone that's, you know, creative and interesting, I would be open to any of that. But there's people from like that influenced us growing up, like the Refused and Glassjaw and stuff like that. I know they're not female, but like I would still love to have like Daryl from Glassjaw or Chino from Deftones, like some of these like pivotal people in my life that like shaped who I am as a musician and were kind of the soundtrack to my youth. That's who I would love to have on our record as well, something like that.
Yeah.
Someone like that.
Okay, that's cool. That's definitely cool. So we'll wait. But as you as person, which bands do you hear private? So do you got some small bands which you can send some love at this way?
Like smaller bands, like we can recommend.
Some small band which just say, hey, they deserve more love. You have the all yours.
Shout them
Shout out, yeah.
I like bands privates. Co-Defendants, Hot Mulligan. Those are my two bands that I listen to all the time right now. That's all I can think of.
I'm wearing the shirt right now. My friends, He Is Legend, our friends that we've toured with a bunch. They're kind of a metal band. They're pretty heavy, but they do some really interesting experimental stuff.
The Souls?
They get they need more love. They should be able to tour over here more. They're great dudes, good friends, great musicians.
Foo Fighters, AC/DC, they don't get enough love.
AC what?
AC/DC.
You mean Beyonce, not AC/DC. No.
Someday Beyonce will make it.
Yeah, someday. But I think now it's time that I bring a story from me to us, to you. And yeah, it's about my video editor. So I talked, not he, but a few months ago, I met our video editor and I said to him, hey, I will go to a Yellowcard Story of the Year show. And what do you think was his reaction when I said this to him?
Is that your video editor?
No.
Oh, okay. He was like, try to get a hug from the dudes. No?
Also,
Fuck that band.
the first reaction was, I have to buy a ticket immediately, of course, because he didn't see it. He didn't see it and was sold out. And yes, he got a ticket. So I don't know how he did it, but he did it. And the most important thing was then, hey, the songs which you hear from Color Search, that's his band, is original based of Story of the Year. That's the influence, and without Story of the Year, it does not give the band Color Search. And yeah, I didn't speak with him, but maybe I can show you 2 song shorts of them, and maybe you can say something, or maybe you hear a little bit Story of the Year influence out of that. So
Yeah, we'll check it out. We will check it out.
yeah, I got it here.
It sounded like a band that would actually be played on our hometown radio station.
Yeah, it sounds like popish radio rock.
Are they from here?
They are from Germany, the southern of them. And the second is a little bit heavier. It's a video footage from us, so please ignore this.
Definitely sounds like an American band that we would just hear, around with us. Do most German bands sing in English usually? Is that pretty normal? Yeah, it's really good. It's great. It's really good.
It's easier for Germans to sing in English because the German language is heavier to make good rhymes and something else.
Oh, interesting.
And to be honest, English is cool.
And it's just more of the style, and you're used to hearing it in English.
That's impressive.
Hey, and they're really good. Yeah, they could definitely. I could see how we could have influenced that, and yeah, it's great. I just didn't know German bands sang exclusively in English. It's the only band that we have been talking about lately is Electric Callboy. I guess they're German, right? That shit's fun.
They're amazing.
Yes.
You got a little advertise for his band when you hear the sound. So what should they do to be the next big thing?
We have no idea. We came up 20-something years ago, so totally different.
But streaming numbers are good as well. I mean, his band just have 300 monthly listeners at this moment. And yeah, that's the problem of our scene, which we try to grow up. And yes.
Yeah, it's hard to figure out how to navigate the like any industry at this point. Social media is just constantly changing, and within the past few years, it's gone from it's gone from something that where you would build this following, and then you can get your content to your followers, to your fans. Because of TikTok, mainly, it's switched over now to this algorithmic kind of formula that is harder to figure out because it's based on recommendations more than what you actually follow. And even using, Instagram, even it's harder to see what I want to see or what we all want to see. It seems like because it's about what's being served to you rather than what you purposely chose to follow. So that's a long way of saying I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, it would be hard to be a new band right now because there's just so much stuff and getting bombarded all the time. But if they just keep working hard, it'll work. If you just stay focused and do the right shit, it ends up working out. It's good. Just play music for yourself. Have fun.
Yeah. And the musician today's times are more shirt seller and influencer. So where's the musician? I don't have many friends who have seen Story of the Year before, but I've got one friend which sent me a message. And I think you should see it. Maybe, just maybe, you know him. But I didn't know. That's
Maybe Maybe we know him.
Maybe.
Is it Bill Murray?
So one of my favorite moments was that Zebrahead, we played a show in Florida, and with Goldfinger and Face to Face and a bunch of great bands. But I was so stoked because one of my favorite bands on the planet, Story of the Year, was playing. And it's my first time that I really met Dan and a couple of the guys, and they were just such
we shared
sweethearts.
drinks.
And Dan and I talked for a little bit next to a lake that had fucking gators in it. So, boys, if you see this, you guys are awesome. Congrats on this tour. I already told you guys before, the newest album, I know you guys are tracking a new one, is amazing. I love it. And much success, and love you guys, dude. So, and Bill is a good dude, too. So.
Awesome.
That was from yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah, Zebrahead is. Zebrahead is touring as well here, and I hear gators. Tell me a bit, how weird is it? That's in Florida, next to a lake. You're talking with a friend, and then, oh hi, gator, how are you?
Yeah, good catch. We did a festival with them recently, like you were saying, and we played the same place a few times. I think Warped Tour was always there too. But yeah, it's like within 100 feet, there's just this little pond lake thing, and it's like, do not go in the water, you know. But the gators don't come out usually.
The gators.
I've never seen them actually, but it. The gators, man. Gators don't. We didn't have any guest vocals by gators, but.
Our next record should be a concept record about reptiles.
About gators.
But that day we met, and then he's like, I love Story of the Year, and I was like, dude, that's fucking awesome. And we had a good time. We had some beers and hung out, and great dude, great band. Yeah, it's cool.
Hey, how much older than us are they?
He's not like an original. He's just joined the band within the last couple of years, I think. Okay. But so he kind of grew up loving our band, and then but yeah, I don't know. The rest of them are probably a couple of years older than us. I'm not sure, but they're awesome though.
90s, yeah.
But they're so humbling. So I think so. Really nice people. So they were the reason why people in America know us, and and people in front of our towns didn't know us. This is a normal thing. But we are close to the concert. And what can I expect from your concert? I mean,
The best night of your whole fucking life.
yeah, I mean, I heard something from John Feldman, which said, okay, it was on your page, what an amazing live show. Still to this day, one of the best live bands I've ever seen. So,
You still do the backflips? I saw the MTV.
We do double front flips now.
Oh.
No, we mostly just 69.
what must make this so special, your shows? What can I expect?
We have fun, man. We don't take ourselves too seriously. We take the music very, very seriously, but there's a little room in the show for some just fun, you know? You gotta make it fun, or else why be out here, man?
Is it fun after this years as band?
We make it fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, the real honest answer to your question is there was a time where it wasn't that fun anymore. So we kind of took a break. And now we're back at it full force, new record, even playing the last year doing like the Page Avenue tour and revisiting that record and stuff. Like we're kind of having like a second life with this band, and you get to see all these people that grew up with your record and see them react to songs that like they have all this nostalgia attached to, and that affects us. So it's like a new shot of energy for us too, you know? So I don't know. It's a good time.
New energy, new power. It's everything a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would say thank you for
No fun tonight.
No fun.
Nah.
Tonight will be the exception. No fun. No fun policy.
Okay, to our viewers, you will see it. I will film it. So thank you very much that you take this time for us. And yeah, it was a great honor to talk with you. And I'm excited to see you.
Sweet.
Me too.
Excited to be back.
Me
Thank
too.
you.
Thank you.
Excited for you to see us.
We've never had anyone in 20 years throw a microphone.
Hey, we're no journalism, we're fans.
Cool.
And just for the fun, we'll just love fun.
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
So,
We're here for the same reasons.
and now for our viewers, let's go. Here you see Story of the Year. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Make some fucking noise!
Okay, show me your skill. Interception! Yeah, defense. Is this a big six?